And we are live. How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to be doing a little more composing for the 16-bit 2D side-scroller game Cybarian. I'm on kind of a deadline here, so I'm going to get right to it. We're in DefleMask, the tracking program again. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. Otherwise, I'm going to get to it here. Alright, so the next thing I need to do is set up the panning. So that's what I'm going to be working on tonight. I have a list. Highly recommend, if you want to be a video game composer, to make an asset list as quickly as possible. Asset lists are your friend. And then within the asset list, if you can even go a step further and make a task list, that's something that can really help you stay on track when you're composing and you don't want to have to think about what to do next. You just want to be able to execute. So here's my task list. I have, next thing is setting up panning. So I'm going to set up the panning on this track, starting with this section here. I've already done a bit of it. You can tell if you have a stereo headphones. You can tell it goes like back and forth in the stereo field, which is something that's really cool. A lot of old Genesis games did. Alright, so I'm going to continue onward. Hit me up in the chat if you have any questions. And to those watching the replay, thank you for watching. I'm essentially just copying this panning information, pasting it in here. Don't need all that. Let's go up here. If you are interested in checking out Cybarian, I highly recommend it. It looks super fun. I can honestly say that even if I weren't composing the music for it, it would be something that I would totally play based on the footage I've seen. If you want to check it out, I have the Steam link in the description, but if you just Google Cybarian, as it's spelled on the screen there, on the banner, you will find it. And it is looking really cool. Super excited. The developers are blowing right through it. They're just like really developing quickly, and so I'm really excited for the game to ship. What is it? I think the panning's pretty much done. I'm just going to listen to it once through here. repeats. Excuse me. So I think the panning is good. Not a whole lot of fancy panning. Fancy panning. I hope everyone can see or hear me. No one's in the chat at the moment, so I hope people can see and hear me. I'm very new at streaming. Okay. Gotta stay focused. Alright, the next thing I need to do is I need to add vibrato on long notes, okay? Alright, so vibrato, I believe is I think I know the code. All the effects have codes, hex codes, so I just need to reference that real quick. Vibrato. Excuse me. Frog in my throat. Okay, let's see here. Vibrato is 4. Okay. So I know that I actually have vibrato set up somewhere here. Where are you? I have a code for vibrato already set up, so my thought is if I can just copy that, I may be able to save some time here. Okay. I think that's it right there. Yeah, that's the one. Alright, so let's go up, find all of our long notes. Alright, so that's a long note right there. Paste that vibrato in, see how that sounds. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm down with it. Alright, now let's go ahead and copy that, paste it over here, because I have my square wave doubling the melody, and then my delay there. Let's see how that sounds all together. Yeah, that's good. I like it. Okay. Let's go down to some more notes here. Oh, we got to turn vibrato off. So we do that by going 0400. Let's just make sure the vibrato indeed went off. No, we got to make sure the vibrato goes off on the other channels too. So we have to make sure the vibrato goes off here and here. And then the vibrato comes back on here. And then goes back off there. And then vibrato goes. And then it goes back off here. This is what's very different than a DAW. Honestly, hey bud. What's up, Steven? Good to see you, man. And thank you for the kind words. What was I saying? I was saying how it's very different from a DAW, and it actually reminds me a lot of programming, because if you've ever programmed HTML or markup languages, really not really so much real code, but markup languages, for every opening tag you have to have a closing tag, and it's very similar with this application. Is like if you open up the vibrato, so to speak, like right here, you have to make sure you close it before you start again. So That's good. Steven, if you're wondering why it sounds Sonic 2, it's probably because I'm using the Sonic 2 snare and kick drum, which is super recognizable. You can hear it here. Super iconic. I'm obsessed with that snare. Some note is not triggering. Make sure it's the right instrument. Yeah, Steven, this is awesome. I really like DefleMask, honestly. I can see how it takes a lot of time to get used to. Why is that note not happening? Alright, I guess it's happening now. We gotta add our vibrato. Actually, let's keep that vibrato happening here for a while. Let's kill it right there. Vibrato in. That's a good idea. Could do some glissando in the melody. I will do some glissando after I finish this vibrato. I will do some glissando after the vibrato, and then I will have a gelati. Do, 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 do. Thank you, sir. Let's do this. Boom goes the dynamite, and boom goes the dynamite. And boom goes the dynamite, and boom goes the dynamite, and sweet sassy molassy. All right. Same deal. Copy and paste for the win. Do do do. Yeah yeah da yeah da. Do do da 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 da. Like this. F. The tritone, I'd love to hear. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. The tritone 4 notes. I'd love to hear the third and fourth notes be slightly different, maybe same letters, different octaves. So well, right here they are doubling. I have it transitioned so that it's like that. But I probably could use like a glissando there to make the effect like a boo, like a rising portamento thing. Yeah, I'll do like a rising portamento right there. See how that sounds. That's kind of cool. Try something funny here. See how that sounds. That's pretty cool. I might actually like it better like this. Whoops, wrong direction. See how this sounds. Whoops. Nope. Kind of like that. Awesome. Final Fantasy 9. Never played Final Fantasy 9. Could never finish a Final Fantasy game. I know that's like sacrilegious, but I had to accept I'm just not a turn-based guy. Nope. I gotta Final Fantasy 9 is your favorite in the series. Cool. Good to know. Yeah, I played Final Fantasy 10 PS2 a while ago when I was a kid. And I got pretty close to beating that one, I think. I got pretty close to beating that one. I have Final Fantasy 6 on the on the SNES Classic Edition, the little one that has all the classic games on it. So Everyone's saying Final Fantasy VI has a great soundtrack. I listened to the soundtrack, and every song on there was amazing. Final Fantasy VI soundtrack. I know 8-Bit Music Theory is actually putting out a huge series of videos on Final Fantasy VI. So I'm super excited about that. I think I want to do like a tremolo effect. See how this sounds. Huh. There it is. What if I added a vibrato too? I'm just going freaking bonkers right now. Steven, I didn't realize you're an RPG guy, man. You don't strike me as an RPG guy. You strike me as the kind of guy that doesn't have patience for RPGs. That you just want to get in, you just want to get your 100% it and get out. You just want to get in, 3 rounds, boom, 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 get out. But life is full of surprises, so that's cool, man. I still haven't gotten Hollow Knight. I'm forcing myself to 100% Odyssey, right? Paid $60 for that. I'm trying to listen. I'm gonna get my money's worth on this thing before I buy another game. So right now I'm just trying to, because I know that if I buy Hollow Knight or Breath of the Wild, I'm never gonna play Odyssey again, because I have 800 and something. I have 800 and something moons, and I'm like, dude, right now it's just grinding to find the hidden ones, but I would never do that if I got Breath of the Wild or Hollow Knight. So I'm like, come on, just 100% Odyssey. And once I do, I'm probably gonna pick up. I'll probably pick up Breath of the Wild if I'm honest, just because it's how can you not? But Hollow Knight's so cheap. That's the other good thing. I'm gonna add that vibrato. Actually, I like that vibrato effect through the whole thing. Yeah, Hollow Knight's got that DLC. I'm like, man, really. And I'm such a sucker for 2D, really fast, quick reflex. I'm totally brain dead. Platformers, duh. I'm composing music for a platformer right now. Gee whiz. I'm such a sucker for games like that. I'm such a sucker for that kind of stuff. And since Odyssey is like this grand, crazy adventure, it might be good to have a change of pace and go for the 2D platformer. Hope everybody's staying safe for the hurricane. Steven, I don't know where you are in Georgia. You're outside of Atlanta, so I think you'll be all right. But we're not getting hit at all in Florida, which is weird. I mean, usually we are literally just getting wrecked by hurricanes every year. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Honestly, like, I haven't been paying attention to the models because I'm just like, for once, Florida is not getting destroyed, so I'm just like, wow, I don't need to watch the news all day and pay attention to the weather, and because it's like, I hope everyone's gonna be okay. Like, I remember 2 years ago, it was Matthew that they said, like, Rick Scott, our governor, was like, your children will die. You need to get inside. It's going to be terrible. It's going to be a massacre. And, I mean, he was just super dramatic, and nothing happened. But yeah, I might be misquoting. That might not be Matthew. There was one, might have been a year ago or 2 years ago, that was supposed to be super bad, but wasn't really that bad. But anyway, it's always important to take that stuff seriously. So I hope everyone's okay in North and South Carolina, and that no property or, God forbid, lives are lost. But yeah, I hope everyone stays safe. Actually don't like this very much. I think I'm digging that. Let's see what happens when we add a little vibrato. That sounds like a video game right there. Almost sounds too much like a video game. That's just sounding ridiculous. I think that's good. Okay, next up on the list, you gotta add some glissando. Thank you for the idea, Steven. Thank you. All right. keeping track of everything I'm doing. All right. Let's see what notes we want to gliss here. Let's just listen to the bass and melody. Okay, portamento slide. Portamento slide. Portamento slide. Okay, I got it. That can be a nice little portamento there. It's a half step. Let's just see what that sounds good. Yeah. Maybe we can just portamento this whole thing. I like kind of like this. See how this sounds, portamento. Wait. Oh, I put vibrato on there. Maybe too fast? I like that. Do it again here. Whoa! Whoa. Let me see how that sounds in context. Actually, I like that. So even like a slower. I lost my chat. Where's the chat? Okay. Nope, I need that there. That sounds dope. Thanks for the tip, Steven. That was very additive. Yeah, da, 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 da. Always does that. Sometimes these SN channels can be super finicky. The notes just like won't trigger sometimes. All right. Done with that part. All right. I'm going to export this now. Pop it into Reaper. And send it over to the developer. Oh. Ooh. Oh, man. All right. Let me export this. Export VG, export as wave. Cybarian. Cybarian. This one is Cybarian level 1 version 3. I saw Paul Simon in concert 2 nights ago. Definitely a bucket list thing. It's pretty amazing. I would say up there with top 3 shows of all time that I've been to. His band is amazing. All right. Opening Reaper. Got Cybarian in here. Let's go ahead and insert a media file. Ooh, it's loud. I got some mastering plugins on there. So that's where the loop begins. I'm going to split that. That junk is clipping. Let me see. Clipping, Bubba. I said that junk is clipping, son. Let's go to put a limiter on there. Oh, sorry about that. There's no volume for Reaper. Yeah, sorry. I'll have to figure that out for next time. Yeah, that's weird. Let me see if I can make that real quick. Huh. Well, I'll tell you what, guys, and by guys I mean Steven. Oh, okay. If you use an OBS recorder. Oh. That's a great idea, man. I didn't even think about that. Okay. Well, I will play with that, and I will get it figured out for the next time. So, Steve, thanks for hanging out, bud. I'm gonna go ahead and just sign off here because I just gotta do this. I'm just gonna be exporting this and then sending it off. But thanks for joining, and if anyone's watching this on the replay, thanks for viewing posthumously, not posthumously, because that means after I die. Viewing after the fact in the future. Thank you. Hope to do more of these, and yeah, thanks for joining me, everyone. Have a great night. Stay safe. Bye.